to another video, guys. Herald Shaman has actually been feeling a lot better lately in the past few days, so in this video I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about this new version of Herald Shaman, which definitely does a lot better now. So I hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, and don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. But now, let's check out the guide.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list we used, and it's a lot more early game oriented. It has some elemental synergies going around, but still it does have the good old Al'Akir strong finisher at the end, with which you can get yourself a lot of extra gas, and a lot of opponents just simply can't handle all of that steam. We have things like Witch's Apprentice in here, which is a very good card you could be using next to your Herald extra attack idiots. We also have Wailing Vapor, which is a pretty good card to involve. The Twilight Egg is also good. The Living Flame helps you with the card draw, which this deck definitely does struggle with. And we also have Fire Breath in here, which is an interesting new inclusion, but given how many other elementalists you do have, definitely ain't bad. Flight of the Firehawk is another great fire spell, and here you get to fish out with your Living Flames. And this, in turn, is going to be fishing out your other good stuff, like your Al'Akir, your Al'Akir, the Living Flame, the Wailing Vapor, the Witch's Apprentice. Basically, it has to be two different tribes, be it Elemental, Beast, or Dragon, but it has to be different. If you have nothing but Elementals left, it's only going to draw you an Elemental. Going through the cards, we have ourselves a couple of Static Shocks, which is a great way to get yourself an extra attack from your hero, so you can actually discount your Meridian's Last Stand. It's also great to actually pop some opponent stuff with this thing, so all around it definitely does feel good. The Witch's Apprentice is a good thing to be using next to your Herald cards. It gives you a random Shaman spell, and sometimes that could be pretty awesome. And also it does become a 2-free if you get it through your Flight of the Firehawk, since it's a beast, and it's kind of good that way. The Firefly is also a great way to be curving out. It gives you something to do on turn 1, because this deck kind of does like that. Again, you can make it into a 3-4 with the Flight of the Firehawk, and also you could be buffing it with your Fire Breath, which is cool, and it's also going to be amping up your Wailing Vapor. The Twilight Egg is also pretty cool. The opponent is going to be in a rough spot figuring out if he needs to trade this early or just pretend it's not going to be a bigger problem later, because eventually this thing is going to get cracked thanks to your Herald cards. The Wailing Vapor is also pretty awesome. This guy can literally carry games for you, but don't forget this guy requires you to play an elemental, so just summoning an extra elemental, be it from the Herald cards, be it from something like the 1-mana rushers that overload you, that is not gonna do you good. And this deck does actually not run that card, which is kind of interesting, but you can still discover it through things like Elise. The Living Flame is pretty good, drawing you some of your fire spells once it dies, and also it's an all-around decent minion to be playing on turn 2, being an elemental and whatnot. Primordial Overseer is gonna help you with the card draw again, and he becomes a 3-4 if you actually play a nature spell in front of it, and that's why Static Shock is again pretty good. The Ritual of Power is another great nature spell for Primordial to be seeing, and it's obviously a Herald cheap card, so why wouldn't you like it? It also gives you a couple of 1-mana 1/1 elementals in your hand, with which you could be abusing your extra attack from your Herald guys. The Skywall Sentinel, also pretty sick, gives you a Taunt minion, which is always going to be at least a 1-3, but he can become a 2-3, a 4-3 if you heralded several times. Just don't forget that the Herald guy is always going to be on the right side of this guy, and another thing about Ritual of Power, this thing is always going to generate the Herald guy on the far right, whereas with the Skywall Sentinel, it generates right next to your Skywall Sentinel, so you gotta be smart about how you position these cards. For Ritual of Power to be good, you need to actually do some preemptive positioning if you want to be benefiting in a certain manner, so be smart about it. The Fire Breath is pretty good, giving you a little bit of extra damage. Both you could be using it for removal or for just face stuff, and amping up your other elementals on board could be pretty sick. Like, even if you've just played a Skywall Sentinel and the opponent didn't kill it, this is gonna be a 4 damage to the face and a +2/+2 on the board, which is pretty good. Flight of the Firehawk really helps with the card draw, especially since it's going to be drawing you specific minions from your deck. At least the Navigator, still pretty decent actually. It is definitely slower, but going for the 5-mana +2 attack, discover a spell, definitely ain't bad. The Rushers are still pretty good, even though they're -1. And with the Rushers, again, you get to abuse your Herald guys and also discount your Meridian's Last Stand a lot easier. Envoy of the End, even though is a little bit expensive, honestly, it's still an okay card to have. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy gets dropped from this deck at some point, however, at least one copy of it, because he has a 5-drop after all, so Elise does need that. But personally, I have a feeling this would be one of the decks that can actually handle having one less Herald card, even though it definitely does enjoy having all 4 Heralds for your turn 7 or 8 Al'Akir. Al'Akir is as good as ever in any Herald deck, gives you a discount on your Deathwing, gives you an extra Herald for your Al'Akir, and all around he is a chunky minion for the price price, he's definitely having adequate stats and also giving you an extra 2-4 or 4-8 next to it. Definitely pretty good. Al'Akir gives you a lot of extra stuff. If you've heralded 4 times, it's going to be a couple of 4-8s, and this guy being in the middle as a 10-8, giving you a couple of 1-mana 10 drops to be abusing. Sounds good to me. And again, you do get to fish it out through your Flight of the Firehawk, which could even make him into a 12 attack minion. And there is actually, and this actually does mean you're going to get yourself 1-mana Ultra Gigasaurs, by the way, so it's not going to be random in that case. So in some cases, it might even be better for you to be going for 8 drops if you're trying to get some high rolls, because the Ultra Gigasaurs are not that giga good. Meridian's Last Stand is also pretty awesome, and here gives you basically 0 mana card draw as soon as turn 4 or 5 if you had some good early game attacking stuff. And last but not least, we have Deathwing, which could give you a lot of extra armor, and also the 4 Cataclysms are absolutely brutal, but you still need to be smart how you should be using them, especially should you be doing the 4 damage AoE first or after destroying the highest health enemy. For the matchups, here's what we have. Not that much sample size here, but Face Hunter would be a little bit too quick for you, but the good thing this guy has is Imbued Druid is gonna be a positive matchup for you, which is huge in this meta. As for when going first and second for that matter, you're always gonna want your good cheap Herald cards, your good cheap Elementals, the Twilight Egg, the Living Flame is fine, Witch's Apprentice is good, Static Shock would be great if you already have Primordial Overseer, and vice versa. Flight of the Firehawk could be an okay keep if you're curving into it, but not if you already have yourself a Living Flame, I'd say. Elise, absolutely not as amazing as she used to be, but curving into her wouldn't be the worst. On the coin, again, get the Herald, get the good early game curve, and you should be fine. That's about it for the deck. I hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be great. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top 1000 Legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
Versus Arthas.
Azeroth will break.
Right, where that backtracker at? Okay. We have turn 2 covered with both of these. I could coin out a 1-drop, a 2-drop on turn 1 actually, and I will. In terms of fire spells, what other fire spells do we have? We do have the Fire Breath in this one actually, which is kind of interesting. Elise is also a part of this. Yeah, let's hold on to it like this. Should be swell. Few hours ago, this was not the best performing Shaman, by the way. The one with Hex was actually better. This one has taken over, apparently. Alrighty, this is actually pretty cash money. Not so much Face Hunter, but still definitely a lot of Imbue Hunter, Imbue Druid, that's for sure. Right. Oh, we even have this. I mean, we got it. Against Orapelli. Would be alright. Reporting. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's grab this thing. That ain't bad at all. Let's keep on slapping. Slap it like it's hot. What's my thoughts on Egg Warrior? You mean Enrage Warrior? Seems like it's a good deck, but it's not in the top 5 right now. But it's definitely a solid tier 2 pick. Another Herald. Say less, Chief. Let's do this. And go like this. So if he wants to be killing this, he's gonna have to take a fat hit. Sounds a beauty. He doesn't have an aura equipped, so none of that bullshit. Well, ain't he dead? Looks pretty dead to me. Looks pretty dead to me. Right, lad, you lived a full life. Not a very long and prosperous life, but a full life nonetheless. That was nasty. This guy could have curved out better. But to be fair, hey, look at that, our first win. To be fair, if an Aura Pally does not curve off with their ramp, they are not gonna have a super happy fun time. Right, back to top 1 foul with it. I don't know, very fond. I haven't seen Egg Warrior listed in the HS replay stats. I saw in Rage Warrior, so I can only assume that's what we're talking about. I could only assume making both of us asses. I can just do that. This should be Spell Demon Hunter, even though Herald Demon Hunter does have its moments. Hey, look at that, we're playing Egg Shaman. Yeah. Stop making asses of us, damn it. Only I can do that. Okay, that's pretty solid. We are loving it. Oh man, I was using that. Well, he gets to kill both of them. As they often do. But that's gonna be his whole turn. Doesn't he feel silly right now? Keep on pushing that stool in. Being the gentleman that we are. And I'll even tempo out a Rushy Boy, because our hand is looking thick. Let's do that then. Technically speaking, I should have played this on the left side, just for the slim chance of next turn we hero powering and this guy still being alive, but we all know that ain't happening. Among other things. Okay, that's not so bad. It's not so bad. Not so bad it. What are you gonna give? Just what I was afraid of. Nothing. Let's keep on slapping attacks so this thing goes nice and cheap. And I would like to buy a Herald card right about now. A Herald card would be lovely to witness. Well, that was not very lovely to witness, I can tell you that much. That was lovely and... What a horrible day to have eyes, guys. What a horrible day to have eyes. Speaking of horrible day to have eyes, what the fuck, man? Where the Herald cards at? Why must you do me dirty like this? Can you, like, not? Not gonna play the Rusher, because he probably could have another one of those. Yeah, it does feel like Sinistra feels kind of wonky and a rogue, don't it? Do be like that. Not the worst. But I'd rather do this right now, spend that mana on mine. Next turn we can do that. To be fair, we could do this if we feel like it soon, but I don't think we feel like it soon. Those look to be Spell Demon Hunter against us. I think we're okay with them. Oh, man. Ooh, you have activated my trap card. Let's see now. I'm actually not against cracking this guy open. Pull up. I was still gonna go like this, wasn't I? Or I could actually just do this. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's do this.
The Fellfire devours all.
Okay, look who decided to join, finally. Right, lads. That's a lot of damage. I can do that. Sounds good to me. Maybe I should have done it on the 4-8. We do have elementals in here and such, so let's see if he gets the cleave healing, even though if he does, it's not gonna be that big a deal. Though. Still have a lot of damage. One might say lethal damage. See if he finds himself some lifesteal though. He didn't. He has found himself. What? What are you doing, Stab, bro? Make it make sense? Huh? Apologies, my good bitch. What was that about? Why'd you kill yourself? Why would he do such a thing, chat? That was stupid. Bit dumb, innit? Top 1000, by the way. They see the skin and they're like, this guy deserves the win. He is clearly a better gamer. By the way, guys, tomorrow is gonna be a huge day. Tomorrow there's a huge $22,000 tournament starting with which I will be a part of. Me and 9 other creators will be battling it out in the Clash of Creators. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be a huge tournament for 2 weeks. And my community will be able to help me, which is kind of insane. Would be awesome if you guys join me on this epic journey. For that to happen, you will have to create a fresh new account for Raid Shadow Legends through a premium download link I am yet to provide you with. It's going to be happening tomorrow. Tomorrow in 25 minutes from now. So in 24 hours and 25 minutes. This thing will be happening. Would be awesome if you guys join me, not gonna lie. I will need your help. Odds of us winning this thing, pretty high actually. Pretty high. We'll not be able to do it without you guys. Would be awesome if you join. I should have coined this shit out. I forgot its nature, but even if I did, I wouldn't have been able to play this thing anyway, so it's not that big a deal. It is not that big a deal though. Yeah, would be awesome, flag. Make sure to head on down to my Discord so you guys don't miss out on anything. It's going to be huge. I have a feeling we're going to be winning this thing. I have a feeling. I'm doing this because it's an elemental, and I also would rather draw the fire spells before I draw the fire spells, you know? Oh, these rushers are not elemental. After I play elemental, huh? Okay, we're learning. We are learning. I did not realize that. Oh man, I was using that. To be fair, this thing is going to be the bigger amount of damage for next turn. He doesn't need to know that, and he doesn't.
The sands speak, and I listen.
That's good. That's good. Next turn we could go with at least for 5 mana plus 2 damage perhaps. So yeah guys, would be awesome if you join me. I actually think we're gonna be winning that thing. So that would be $22,000 split between mine and my fellow creators communities. So cool, 11 FAO each. It's gonna be pretty cool with my boy Crises. Think we got this thing in the bag, but I still will need you guys to be next to me in this epic journey so we can actually do the thing. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. I'm actually gonna do this. Be a lot cooler if I did. I'll probably live stream it both on my Raid Shadow Legends YouTube channel as well as on my Hearthstone Twitch channel here. So you guys can be a part of this if you want to join this journey. And from that $11,000, we're actually going to be giving away a good chunk of it to people from the community who help us out. So if you guys ever wanted to make some cold hard cash from playing games, now might be the time to do so. God knows it's a great way to be making money from with, I don't know. Okay, that's a good amount of card draw, but I'd rather go for a 5 mana low KK here out of Elise. Plus 2 damage it is. And Rushy boys. What am I summoning a free copy of? I could summon free copies from Heralds or from the Egg. But rushing is kind of my forte. Some of that good old rushing roulette. Killing either of these doesn't make too much sense. I'm not gonna attack with those. Or am I? I'm gonna do it just for the sake of getting 1 extra trigger on this thing for next turn potentially, so I can do this. I mean, I wasn't able to do this for free anyway. I don't know. Holy Nova would be a bitch. Don't be a bitch. So yeah, if you guys want to hear more about this huge opportunity, I will have a dedicated video about it on my Raid channel really soon today. And also you guys can join my Discord so you don't miss a thing. So yeah, kind of low-key excited. Low-key excited, guys. Oh, man. There we go. That's something. I'll actually put this guy here for the sake of potentially top decking ritual powers. Chomp. The raid tournament will consist of some new player early game challenges for a couple of weeks. So anybody willing to join, anybody willing to do their best would be rewarded if we actually win that thing. Like I said, I will be one of the 5 teams we will be participating in this thing. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a freaking Raid Shadow Legends coach as well. So if you've seen what I do on Hearthstone coaching, well, I do that on Raid as well. Heck, maybe even better. There I say. There, I said it. I dared and I said it. Okay. Heralding by 2 right now. Might as well spend the bigger, badder mana. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Right. Next turn we can do this guy. If we top deck one of the Herald cards, that'd be neat. If we don't, we're gonna force him out. But it would have been cooler if this Al'Akir is playable sooner.
Let the scales fall from the eye.
That's kind of weird combo with the imbue package. Like, bit weird in it. That's a large man. This could give me a couple of Herald cards, actually. And it did, chat. It fucking did. The fuck it did. The fuck it did. The fuck it fucking did. It did no such thing. It only drew me a hot single in my area. Sad hot single noises. Fuck me. Uh-huh.
Where shall I strike?
Death itself draws near.
It's a lot of damage. Let's see if we can brute force our way out of this. That was almost lethal. Almost. The Deathwing being Herald, being discounted does mean I could slap him for 10 damage in a couple of turns. Maybe he doesn't realize that. We shall see. Ooh, he's healing. He's healing a lot. Yeah, definitely a slapping, alright. It is more than one of the skins ever, that's for sure. Wasn't the Al'Akir last turn lethal? I think it was one off, but don't quote me on that one.
The strike is now.
Haven't tried. Oh, actually, the Hex Muradin version, I did feature it in the latest top 5, but now it's actually this version seems to be doing better. Okay, 4 extra damage. See what it do. See what the 1-drops are gonna be. That is definitely one of the cards ever. It's a lot of card draw, Chief. That's nice. Rather not put anything else on the boards. This is good enough as is. I'd rather keep these bullets in the chamber. Running Dirty Rat. Ew. I'm running shit. Oof, that heals him back to full, but let's hope it lands on the... Wow, just a hot single on the big man? Sure. At least it didn't snipe off Al'Akir, but he had that covered anyway. What else you got, homeboy? Because I got a lot. Got a lot. Okay, got him. Got him, gods. I'd rather not play that so I don't waste 5 business days to kill him. Because I'm a good boy. I don't want to waste people's time. I respect their time and mine. Right now, disenchanting anything from Imbued Druid, anything from Aggro Druids, from Face Hunter, not a smart move. I can tell you that much. Because if that thing gets this nerfed, that's when you're gonna get full dust value back. Disenchanting your wild stuff, definitely not the worst idea either. And if you're really desperate for dust, you might wanna forfeit a few classes completely, like Priest is an easy disenchant for most people, even though I wouldn't personally do something like that, because I want to be playing all classes all times, but if you're really bare bone, sacrificing a class or two might be the right way to enjoy Hearthstone, especially if you don't plan on paying. Okay, Frog gives Frog. What a time to be alive. It is Wednesday, my dude. Head? Hey, that's insane, Flag. It's huge. It's huge. Let's hope you open 2 legendaries on the raid account too. That'd be cute. Yes, not a demon hunter. Last one was easy. Invisible disgust. Oh man, I was using that. Speaking of cheating. That's cute. Yeah, it really is.
You're as good as dead already.
Nah. Some BM right there.
This mistake changes nothing. Wind's power unleashed. Madness.
I was today years old, I realized.
Thank you for that.
I did not check his emotes.
Hey there.
Apologies, Roxas. I'm just
You ride boldly into the jungle.
trying to see what we got ourselves here. Yes, about it.
Ribbit!
Yeah, like that. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let's keep on heralding while we can. Next turn we herald to the max. Yeah. It'd be a lot cooler if you didn't. Rookie mistake right there. Rookie moves, rookie moves. Kinda wanna hex that. It's a large man in my area. I'm tired, boss. Little Philip had his birthday yesterday. It was quite the eventful day.
Better step to it.
Little Philip 05 now. Time flies. Time really did fly, didn't he? Ooh. Ooh, that's good. That's real good. We like that. We like that big time. It is huge. It's huge. If I hex that, I do get the kill everything, but also I get the draw. Not against it. Okay. Hey. See, now there's your problem, Tsikalenko. You're an adult. Other people, not so much. This guy's getting his Brock Cigar action a little bit too efficiently. I'm actually in danger, aren't I? Danger is dawning upon me.
Welcome to the end, friend.
Better step to it.
Exclusive merch.
Could I Al'Akir that? It does allow me to kill a few. Uh-oh. Well, now it's tough on the Al'Akir in it. Got pretty lucky with those. That might end up being good, but for now, it's goodn't. Please don't get Brock Cigar insta. He is digging. He's trying to card draw. Do I have any pets? I have a cat. Lucy the cat. Okay, apparently Brock Cigar is missing in action. I mean, the game is kind of pivoting against Face Hunter right now, Damen. So, maybe not so much. Maybe you just had one of those days, but if you check out the new top 5, Face Hunter is actually fallen off a bit. Fallen off a bit in it. Speaking of falling off a bit, my face. My beautiful face. Was this ever lethal? Let's see what this guy do. It fucking killed my own idiots. Son of a bitch. Dangerous.
The sands speak, and I listen.
That's a damn shame. That's a real damn shame right there.
I'll handle this.
It's a damn shame is what that one was. Maybe I should not have gone for Farak at all. Wasn't it lethal without Farak, actually? I should have just drawn. That was too much wishful thinking on my part. I should have just drawn. I should not have pretended for a second Farak's gonna do me any good. Farak did me dirty is what he did. Farak screwed the pooch and shed the bet on it vigorously. Sad. Sad Farak noises. When you play Farak, the battle cry is do one of the Hearthstone plays ever every time. Okay, we're against the Face Hunter probably. Let's see how that go. Now we're gonna be a Face Shaman. Yeah, it's not bad having it in there, but only use it as a last-ditch resort in it.
Welcome to the end, friend.
Really fun control warrior? I don't think there's a really fun control warrior out there right now, man. We do deck suggestions, but we're trying to keep it competitive over here, so can't have too much fun on these ranks. From what I've learned. Okay, he is aggressing all right. We're gonna have to aggress back. Miss me with that shit. Okay, please miss. Go face for some. You motherfucking bitch. Alright, lads. We the aggressor now. Yeah, pretty much. Potato, how's it going, bud? That's one way of putting it.
A black arrow.
Not killing the tree too? Fascinating behavior, I guess. That is not bad at all. Let's see. I'm gonna make that trades. He's gonna go face more than we do. I have a much better chance of killing him turn 9 if I'm actually alive. Should have attacked the other one with that. Better odds in it. 5 mana gain armor out of this is kind of over for him. Discover a spell would also be sick. I could also go for 1 mana.
My disappointment.
I think I'm gonna go for 1 mana because next turn I kind of want to play this.
And my day is finished.
1 mana gain free. Get a rusher. Discover a spell works. Gain armor works. Let's see what that spell is. We don't care about this one too as much. That ain't bear. Don't want to be overloading right about now. I'll grab this and chill with it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A black arrow.
Okay, misses me. No rusher for him. Could have been worse. For sure. Maybe I should have used it on the 7/7, I don't know. Next turn we discover another spell. A little bit of sustain wouldn't hurt. Some sustainage. Stop slapping me, damn it. He is all in it? No, Hearthstone actually provided me with the runestones this time. Pretty generous of them, I might add. Gotta say, this skin is fire. Okay, let me see what's in this first. Just what I was afraid of. Destroy all minions with 4 or less attack. Say less, chief. Overload 2. Bit expensive, but definitely worth.
Welcome to the world.
Only thing that can somewhat do something for him here would be the second free drop. So I'm very hopeful he does not have the second free drop. Confront the Tolvir, bit busted like that. Right now he's dead. Just the way I like him. Dead as fuck.
Sisters,
Uh-oh. He's still dead? Cool. Get burnt. Nice. All around, the Herald Shaman felt strong, yeah? Strong as balls.